Sagittarius, it's your turn. I've had 4 Sagittarius friends reach out to me and be like, where's our reading? When is it coming? And I'm honored, honestly, because I know that you guys are not just reaching out and asking to be nice. It's because you really want your reading. And here we go. The energy that I feel for you, Sagittarius, is that you are in a state of mulling over something. You are flipping something over back and forth, side to side. You are looking at a situation from every single possible angle, and you're trying to decide what you should do about this, because I feel like it's a situation or an experience that's going on that you are not even wanting to be a part of, that you didn't choose to be a part of. And it's just something that has kind of happened in your life, a little bit out of your control, but you're in a space now where you really want to find closure over it. You really want this chapter to close. And we did just have the full moon a few days ago in Sagittarius. And so I feel like there's been some situations that you want closure over, and you've already energetically decided that this is going to be complete for you, but it doesn't just involve you. So you're trying to figure out the best course of action for every single person involved. Now let's pull some cards. We'll pull some tarot first, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is telling me that you are trying to decide who is stealing wands from you, who is who is stealing swords from you, who is bringing you swords to help you. You're trying to discern who is here to help you and who is taking from you. And that's why I feel like in this card, what I'm seeing right now, very specifically, is that this person is holding 2 swords. And I feel like they have 2 swords in front of them. They have 2 swords in their hand, and it feels protective to me. And it feels like you feel like you need extra protection at this time than you normally need. And you don't know if you can trust the people around you to operate in ways that are helpful for you or conducive for you. You're having a really hard time discerning people's intentions. The Empress. Okay, so this is a new deck. This is only my 3rd time using this deck. And normally in the Empress card in the regular tarot, I don't think there's a face in the grass, but right now that is really what stood out to me, is this face in the grass. And it feels very hidden to me, like this, like there's people that are watching and observing you, and somebody, like I want to say a snake in the grass. And this is so Sagittarius. Like, look at this person with their, whatever that is. I don't even know what that's called. It's not a wand. I don't know what that's called, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you just got your thing. You've got the star, your star crown going on. And your Sagittarius is so good at manifesting. And that's one thing that I find people get really jealous over. People are very jealous of Sagittarius a lot of the time because literally whatever they touch turns to gold. And I see it all the time with the Sagittarius and people in my life. It's like they'll decide that they want something, or they'll decide in their mind that they want something, and then right away they'll have a conversation with somebody, and the person will be like, yeah, I know that person, or yeah, I know that place, or yeah, like I can get you into that place, or I can get you that thing. And the manifestation I see from Sagittarius energy is almost instantaneous, that it can feel really triggering to other people because you're like, I don't understand. Like, I have to work so hard to have these experiences and to achieve these things. And Sagittarius just has to have one conversation with somebody, and then boom, Ace of Wands. They have what they were looking for. They get an into the job opportunity, and everybody around you is just triggered. So I would say that the intentions of the people around you right now are coming from a place of jealousy. The snake in the grass is observing and watching for your weak spots. They're trying to find your kryptonite. The Fool, and they're playing on your emotions. Queen of Cups and Six of Cups. They're playing on your emotions, and they're also playing with the children that are involved. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Wands. Okay. Judgment, Justice. Okay, I got it. I got the full picture here. Let me just lay it all out in front of me so I can see properly. There are people in your life right now, or energies in your life right now, that are quite literally trying to take over your kingdom. And they are moving in a way that is fast and really taking you off of out of your center and off of your throne, okay? The energy is moving very fast here in relation to... The energy is moving very fast. And then you have the Judgment card and the Justice card. Okay, so some of you can be involved in legal proceedings, but you need to think quickly and you need to think fast on what you want to do. Don't think about it too hard. So what I would say is the message is that you know what you have to do. And I think you're mulling over it and you're finding it very challenging because it's not a decision that you know everybody involved is going to like and is going to agree with. But at this point in time, if you're watching this video and this video is resonating for you, the direction and the guidance would be to do what you have to do for yourself to protect the kingdom that you have created, to protect your assets, and to protect, most importantly, your family. Your family and the things that you have worked so hard to accomplish and attain. Because these people might be dressing it up as, oh, like I have both of our well-being is in my mind, and I'm thinking about things from both perspectives. They're not. This is just all for themselves. Because your success is triggering. And sometimes Sagittarius is so happy and so positive all the time that people don't feel like you're going through anything. So something like this won't throw you off that much, or something like this won't affect you that much. And it's just because you're really good at staying private. You don't share all of your information. And I find that Sagittarius doesn't put their shit on everybody. You guys really know how to keep it under control and keep it very private. And you only share it with the people that you really, really trust. So the people on the outside think that you're good, you're always fine, so it's okay. Sagittarius has this, they can put out the money for it. No, we're not doing that. This situation is, what I'm supposed to tell you is that this situation, whatever it is for you, is an accumulation of different energetic lessons that are coming to a close. And as soon as I started talking about this, I literally feel like my throat is closing and I'm struggling to breathe. I feel like this situation is representative of many situations that have happened, I want to say, over like 10, 12, 15 years of your life. where there have been different instances where you have silenced yourself and where you have lessened your needs to fit the collective energy or to make other people comfortable. And everybody just thinks that that's what you're going to do in this situation. But this situation and this time is asking you to evolve into a new version of yourself that puts the boundary that you've always wanted to put. This is not something that you've just come to realize about other people. You've been seeing the patterns from people. None of it is confusing, but you've just put it aside just to pacify everybody and to keep everything status quo, keep it all fine and easy. But you realize how much this has been affecting you, and it is starting to really affect your money. Yeah, this and that are true. Open-mindedness, perspective, nuance, and complexity. So that's what I'm saying. There's many different branches on the tree of this energy and on the tree of this story. And a part of me wants to say that it's time for you to cut down the tree. And like, nobody would expect you to do that. The tree is rotting. The tree has a disease in it. And it's time for you to cut it down. The burden of choice. Choosing a higher ground, consequences, unconscious choice making. And I think that's another thing. It's like Sagittarius can really see the higher perspective. You really are that sign who is able to see everything from a bigger lens because of the wisdom that you have, right? You are, like in the zodiac, you are half human, half beast. So you see the primitive perspective of people, their instinctive nature, but then you also see their mind behind it and why they chose this. And so it keeps you in this weird gray area a lot of the time, because you're able to see why people do what they do and how they do it. And you know that it's not always from a bad intention, or it's not always something that people are aware of, but sometimes that brings you to a place where you coddle other people and you do not hold them accountable in the ways that they need to be held accountable. And yes, some of this has been done through unconscious choice making, but at the end of the day, they're still making the choices, and these people have to deal with the consequences of their behavior. I do feel like you are sensing that you might lose something in this process. It's like you have to sacrifice something to gain something. And I feel like the sacrifice might be for a short time. But whatever it is that you have to sacrifice for that short time is worth it for the peace that you're gonna gain later on. The alchemy of poison, transformational lessons, reclaiming personal choice, and radical forgiveness. I feel like you're really mad at yourself for the situation that's going on right now. You feel frustrated that you didn't deal with things differently sooner, and now it feels like everything has accumulated and it feels overwhelming. But it's okay, because everything that you have seen and dealt with over this time is not something that you're ever going to allow going forward. Let's see from this deck here, okay? And notice how I'm not getting any information or any messages about any other area of life, really. This is what's taking over all of your mind right now. And that's another part of the issue, is that whatever this energy is going on in your life, please let this fit only if it fits. Be discerning. But if what I'm saying makes sense to you and you're picking up on it, it is taking over every other area of your life. It is leaking into your ability to be creative and make more money. It is leaking into your ability to be the parent that you want, the present parent you want to be, the present partner. It's affecting your body. It's affecting your sleep. So that's why the whole tree has to be cut down, because it's this situation and this issue has taken too much from you. It's just taken too much from you. And if you keep staying in this situation, it's literally going to bleed you out, and the effect of it is going to be seen, I want to say like double later, like double the money, or a health issue arises because of the level of stress that you've been going through. Like, what it's going to cost you later is not equal to what it is going to cost you now to just deal with it. Okay, achievement, effort plus attention. So I really just feel like I'm supposed to reassure you, yeah, river of blessings and releasing constraints, and true love and compassion. But I feel like this is for yourself. And if this has to do with a partner that you're trying to separate from, or remove yourself from their energy, this is about coming into partnership with somebody who is more tender with your heart and knows how to treat you. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, and dance of life. And coming back to your joy, balance, standing firm, and stability. Yeah, and look at this, the power of self-love, healing the heart. This is about you loving yourself more than other people right now. And it feels like you're going to be betraying other people, but staying in something or dealing with a situation that you're constantly pretending in, or just dealing with or tolerating, is not fair to other people and definitely not fair to yourself. So I feel like what this time is asking you for, and what this full moon just asked you for also, is for you to release this energy of tolerating, because it is affecting you in more ways than you realize, and you deserve more than that, Sagittarius. Like, we need your full energy. We need your full light on. We need your full wisdom and guidance, because you really are such a trailblazer, and you bring the vibes, you bring the fun, you bring the higher perspectives. But I feel like based on what's going on, it has been really cloudy and creating a lot of brain fog for you. And I feel like when Sagittarius gets in that space, they don't want to talk to other people. They don't want to go out. They don't want to be social. And no, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Your energy is so beautiful. I love every Sagittarius I have in my life. And we are blessed. Everybody is blessed to have you. And I feel like you need to come to a place of making decisions out of self-love for you, versus what is best for every single person in the situation at this point, because that's just extending everything and making it go much longer. So you're gonna have to make the decision. I know you're gonna have to make the decision. You're gonna have to set the boundary, cut down the tree, organize everything the way it needs to be organized, and then move on with your life. Move on with your blessings. Okay, and come into a place of greater joy for yourself. I hope this was helpful for you today. Please share it with anybody else that might need it, and I'll see you next time.